I think it's safe to say that growing up, a lot of people probably hated their homework from time to time. But it was probably pretty rare that your homework was itself hateful. And Wisconsin has decided they're gonna go for just that, actually. And so if we could bring up this picture, what you're gonna see is something a mother posted. This is the homework from a 4th grade class, topic slavery. The prompt is give 3 good reasons for slavery and 3 bad reasons. Make notes and then put them into complete sentences on a separate sheet to prepare for presenting an argument. If you go to the second one, we're gonna see the lower end of that. And so the 4th grader did his job putting out the bad reasons for slavery. Maybe you can add to that list yourself. There are several. And so the mother was obviously bothered by this, that her 4th grader was being asked to explain what a justification for slavery would be. And she said this: you wouldn't ask someone to list 3 good reasons for rape or 3 good reasons for the Holocaust. And so she was offended by this and posted the picture Monday evening after seeing her 9-year-old son Jerome struggling with his homework and, quote, looking really confused. She saw he'd already listed bad reasons for slavery, such as making them do your chores, splitting up families, and punishing them. He made sure, by the way, to mention that he is proud to be black. And she said to him, because he was having problems coming up with the good reasons, she said, just be yourself. And so he wrote, this is a 9-year-old, I can't think of any good reasons for slavery.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope that, to try to, find a positive here, I hope that mother is also proud of her son for doing that. I mean, that's really cool that she's like, well, be yourself, and that's what he does. He's like, you know what, this is what I think. Because, he's a 4th grader. You're not, you don't really question authority much when you're that young, but this kid did, so I think that's awesome. He's gonna go on to do something really cool with his life.
Yeah, I would think that assignment should be, hey, what are the 3 good reasons why elementary school teachers need cultural sensitivity training?
I can think of 1. Maybe you can fill in the rest.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and so look, this is a Wisconsin private school, and this is obviously bad, even no context, just this is bad. They try to explain saying the purpose of the assignment was not in any way to have students argue that slavery is acceptable, a concept that goes against our core values and beliefs about the equality and worth of people of all races. And if somehow, sickly, this is like, hey, we wanna teach them critical thinking, not this way, I would say, not this way. But the reason that I care about this and wanted to talk about this today is that even though it seems crazy to me, and maybe to you guys too, there is a continuing attempt from the right wing to rewrite the history of slavery. Not to say that it didn't happen, but to imply that we're not being fair in acknowledging all of the positives. That these people, they lived pretty good lives and they were happy. Look, we have a picture of people singing. And it might seem crazy, but you see this all the time. People who work at some of those like recreations of old-timey towns say that people come up and ask them questions. Well, wasn't it nice in some ways? Like what did they buy for the slaves and stuff like that? And so you just need to know that this is out there in America, that this is not a small thing. A lot of people do not believe that it was a universal evil, one of the greatest stains on the history of our nation.
I have a good reason for slavery.
That?
Well, if there wasn't slavery, then black people wouldn't have the privilege or the I don't know to build the White House, right? So they were able to build the White House. Now they could have the pride of building the White House. So if we didn't have slavery, black people wouldn't have. By the way, Bill O'Reilly, when he tells that story, he tells you that the slaves were well fed and taken care of. That's how he likes to tell you.
I had forgotten about that, but yes, he did say that.
Yep.
He also said, by the way, today, don't say shithole countries where people can hear you, because they will freak out about it. That was his tweet. Not don't say it or don't believe it. He said don't say it where people can hear you.
Say it in the shower or right before an orgasm like I do. Follow my lead.
So thanks, Bill. He's learned a lot since his exile, I think.
Boy, don't.
What you just watched was one of the videos that we do today, but we actually do a whole 2-hour show every single day. It's a podcast. You could watch it in video or listen to it as audio. You can download it, you can stream it, and you get it completely ad-free if you could become a member of the Young Turks. TYTnetwork.com/join.